They filmed him counting quarters for laundry. 2 days later, he filmed the apology that ended everything. It started in the dorm laundry room. Bright lights, cheap machines humming, coins clinking louder than they should. He had one bag of clothes, half a bottle of detergent, and a face that didn't look at the camera. Someone whispered his name behind the lens, laughing. Another voice said, "Bro, he's actually counting them." Then came the sound of a phone notification, his own, buzzing in his pocket, as the first video went up. By dinner, everyone on campus had seen it. The clip was funny to them. The caption said, "Scholarship Life." The comments piled up like small stones. Light, careless, but heavy when they kept coming. His phone didn't stop buzzing for hours. The vibration became a rhythm he couldn't escape. Each buzz meant someone else was laughing. Each buzz meant he was smaller. He didn't say a word about it. Not to his roommate, not to anyone. He went to class, nodded at the jokes, smiled the same tired smile. At night, he cleaned tables at the campus cafe, counting bills under a flickering light. Same hands, same rhythm. Count, fold, pocket. It looked like routine. It wasn't. When he came back to the dorm, his roommate was editing something. Music loud, headphones off one ear. The laughter on the screen wasn't just his anymore. They'd made a remix, cut his face between clips of luxury cars, parties, team victories. "Nothing personal, man," the athlete said. "It's just content." He watched for a second too long. Not angry, just still. The screen showed him mid-laugh, the kind of laugh that wasn't real. Then, for the first time, he didn't close the laptop. He clicked Save Video As, then Screenshot, then another. Outside, someone shouted from the hallway, "Laundry boy." He didn't answer. The machines down the corridor kept turning, soft, circular, relentless. He sat there, watching the screen glow against his face until the light went out on its own. Something had shifted, not loud, not visible, but final. By morning, the video had numbers, real ones. 10,000 views, then 40, then 100. The campus subreddit lit up with jokes about Laundry Guy. Someone had made stickers. Someone else used his face as a meme in the dining hall group chat. He didn't check any of it, not at first. He just watched people. The glances, the half-second drop in laughter when he walked by. It wasn't cruelty anymore, just habit. At lunch, his roommate bragged about content reach, waving a hand like it was nothing. The table roared with laughter. The athlete said, "Hey, it's exposure, bro. You're famous now." He didn't respond, just took a sip of water, steady, eyes on the condensation sliding down the glass. Later, he opened his messages, scrolled past the noise, emojis, mock tags, screenshots. Then he stopped on one. "Hey man, can I borrow $30 till Friday? Promise I'll pay you back." It was from 3 weeks ago, from the same roommate, now making jokes about how broke he was. He stared at it for a long time. The words looked harmless, but they stuck like glass. That night, he worked his cafe shift again. Steam hissed from the espresso machine. His hands moved automatically. Pour, wipe, serve, smile. Behind the counter, a student laughed at something on his phone. That same buzz echoed, the same sound as before, now from someone else's pocket. He realized the sound wasn't just his anymore. It was everywhere. Post, laugh, move on. Except him. He didn't move on. Back in the dorm, he opened his laptop. The cursor blinked against a blank page. He typed a title, "Help My Roommate Feel Superior, Emotional Damages Edition." Then he stopped, stared at it, deleted it, rewrote it. For a second, he smiled, the smallest, sharpest smile. He opened the photo folder. Screenshots, texts, receipts, proof that small humiliations were never one-sided. The washer next door clicked off. A quiet room, full of static air. He pressed Save Draft, then closed the lid gently, like it was part of the plan. Tomorrow, he'd start collecting everything. Not to fight back, not yet. Just to remember how it felt. The next day, he started quietly. No rush, no speeches. Just small clicks, folders opening, files renamed. Screenshots lined up like puzzle pieces. Timestamps, Venmo receipts, chat threads. Every borrowed dollar and forgotten payback had its place. He didn't change a thing. The truth didn't need filters. By evening, he had it all. A map of casual cruelty. He opened the GoFundMe page. Title field blank. Cursor blinking. Then, without hesitation, he typed, "Help my roommate feel superior. Emotional damages edition." The description came easily. My roommate's emotional stability depends on feeling wealthier than others. Help him heal. Donations accepted. Below it, he added screenshots, each one labeled case study. The final photo, a selfie of the athlete holding a luxury coffee while texting, "Bro, I'm broke." He read it once, then once more. No bitterness, just clarity. Then he hit publish. It took 12 minutes for the first share, 20 for the first comment. This is art. Within an hour, it was everywhere. Students tagged each other. The same people who'd laughed at him before now typed, "This is genius. Finally, poetic justice." He didn't celebrate, just watched the graph climb, calm, detached. The same buzzing phone that once stung now pulsed like applause. The irony felt clean. His roommate found out mid-practice. Someone on the team showed him the page, laughing. By sunset, the athlete's face was all over campus. Same image, different caption. Emotional damages, sponsored by Ego. That night, he sat in the dorm, laptop open, watching the donation bar fill. He didn't gloat. He didn't even smile this time. He just leaned back, listening to the faint ping of new contributions. Rhythmic, hypnotic, almost peaceful. The roommate slammed the door open, eyes wild. "Did you do this?" He didn't answer, just pointed at the screen. "You wanted exposure. Here it is." Outside, the buzz of phones echoed down the hallway. Laughter again, but turned inside out. He left the screen on, walked out quietly, and let the sound follow him. By sunrise, it wasn't just a campus story anymore. Local blogs picked it up. The headline read, "Student raises money to help bully heal his ego." Every share came with new eyes, new laughter, but not at him. The football player tried to post a response. "It was just a joke," he wrote. "We're friends." Nobody bought it. Screenshots told their own story. By noon, his sponsorship vanished. The athletic department suspended pending review. His teammates stopped tagging him. Silence replaced applause. Meanwhile, the fundraiser passed $5,000. Comments flooded in, some laughing, some angry, most fascinated. This is revenge done right. Who's the roommate? Asking for a friend. This might be the calmest chaos I've ever seen. The quiet student didn't respond. He just kept refreshing the page, watching the total climb. Every ping was a reminder control wasn't loud. It was precise. That afternoon, the dean called him in. The office smelled like coffee and stress. Papers everywhere, a nervous smile. "We understand you've gone viral," the dean said carefully. He nodded. "Seems that way. You've made a lot of people uncomfortable." He shrugged. "They'll live." When he left the office, reporters were already waiting outside. He walked past them without a word, sunlight flashing off his glasses. Someone called his name. He didn't turn. Back at the dorm, his roommate sat on the bed, staring at his phone like it was broken. "They're tearing me apart out there," he said. "You happy?" The quiet student looked at him calm. "No, just done." That night, a new video appeared online. A close-up. The athlete's face, pale, eyes darting. "I'm sorry," he said. "I went too far." The apology spread faster than the original prank. But this time, no one laughed. The quiet student saw it last. The notification popped up while he was folding clean laundry. He watched in silence, the sound low, steady. Then he closed his laptop and kept folding. Outside, the campus was quieter than it had been in weeks. Inside, everything was still moving, just in a different direction. The apology video hit every feed by morning. Same athlete, same voice, different tone. He sat under a banner that read Team Values. The words looked heavier now, like they didn't belong to him. He said he was sorry. He said it wasn't personal. He said he'd learned something. No one believed it. The comments section filled with laughing emojis and silence. Then donations, not to him, but to the campaign that started it all. By noon, the goal was met. Twice over. The quiet student refreshed the page once, then scrolled to the donation list. Anonymous names, small notes, for every kid who got laughed at, for quiet revenge. He clicked withdraw, then donate half, directly to the Student Emergency Aid Fund. The form asked for a reason. He typed, because some lessons cost money. That line ended up everywhere. Screenshots, headlines, merch. Reporters called it the calmest comeback in college sports. He didn't answer any of them. That evening, he went back to the laundry room. Same machines, same hum. He dropped a handful of quarters into the slot, more than he needed. The coins clattered, one after another, loud and sure. He leaned against the wall while the washer spun. The air smelled like detergent and quiet. His phone buzzed, a new message from an unknown number. You win. For real. He didn't reply, just stared until the screen dimmed. The washer hummed, steady, circular, final. When the cycle ended, he folded his clothes, stacked them, and left a single quarter on the edge. A tip for service that mattered. Outside, campus lights blinked across the wet lawn. He walked slow, bag over his shoulder, no hurry this time. Behind him, the washer clicked, one last sound before stillness. For the first time in weeks, the quiet didn't feel heavy. It felt earned.